What are you worrying about? Why are you not wearing your fringes?
Right. I ain't gotta wear the fringes right now, brother.
Can I shave my beard sometime?
No, you can't.
Why not?
You cannot, man.
Why not?
All right?
Why not?
You can't shave your beard,
Why
man.
can't I shave it?
Obviously, it's a part of the law.
You see how you contradicting yourself? You say I
Well,
can't shave my beard because
listen,
it's part of the law.
Hey, brother.
You
hey,
gotta
brother.
wear fringes. You
Hey,
gotta
brother.
have fringes because it's part of the law too.
It sounds like a contradiction, brother. But in the spirit, it's not, brother. It sounds like a contradiction.
Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, Call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Ba'ashim Recha HaKodash, and double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and rule well, and Shalom to the hopeful elect, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Ba'ashim Recha HaKodash, Barakatham. It's the brother Kazah from the Men of Our 12 West Coast, coming back at it again with another lesson, and the title of this lesson is going to be, We're Still Talking About Fringes. All right, and it's basically a response, to the spirit on this video that has surfaced, from Sakari. Now, this is a 1 minute, long clip, where they cut out, as their highlight, of an hour-long video, that's also on their channel, of an encounter between a brother from Great Millstone and these dudes from Sakari, man, out there in New York. And basically, it's, it was a whole debate thing, but the fact that they highlighted this part, dealing with the fringes, and chopped it up and made it seem like, they scored a slam dunk on the brother, which really they didn't, and that's really, it gave me the inspiration, to do this lesson. Like, yo, we still talking about fringes. I thought brothers, and not just, myself, but like elderly brothers, man, elder brothers, had years in this thing, they don't broke down why, we don't push to wear fringes, brothers in Great Millstone and us in Men of Valor, we in one accord with that. All right, we don't push to wear fringes, man, because when you do so, all right, you put a target on your back, okay? All right, and that's when I watched the full video, the hour-long video, all right, with the when that topic was first brought up. The brother that was, speaking to him, he said, like, yo, man, it'd be wise as serpents, harmless as a dove. That was the correct response because, we entered into the time of persecution. All right. That's the times that we're coming into with all this, black identity extremists and black Hebrew Israelite this and that. Esau's about to come and persecute the body. All right. So why would you add extra hell upon yourself and destroy yourself being over righteous over the fringes, man? Okay, that's basically, where we come from. All right. Yeah. The Lord is not going to destroy you because you're not wearing any fringes, man. All right. With considering everything, that goes on in this society, how we have to wear mixed fabrics, things of that nature. You have so many things, that's in the law that we can't keep. All right. What about adulterers and adulteresses? What about sodomites? You're supposed to put them to death, right? But we're not in our own kingdom. Okay, we're not sovereign. All right, we're in captivity, and we're under this devil's power. All right, whether these fellas like to, whether these fellas like it or not. Okay, but real soon, all right, Yahweh Shem Shai is going to turn us up. All right, and we're going to be out of this place, man. All right, our salvation is coming soon. All right, and we're not justified by the law, but by faith and works, man. Okay, and also too, you get condemned by the law. All right, but still, what I'm saying, with that being said, we're not over here, what I'm saying, pushing the law. All right, because at the end of the day, each and every one of us, our righteousness is as filthy rags. The same measure you judge is the same measure that will be met to you. All right, so let's go on to the first precept. All right. I'm going to go look up the word circumspectly. I know it's in the book of Ephesians. Okay. So, let's go the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 15. And it reads, See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. All right. Now, walking circumspectly means to know your surroundings, man. Okay, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right, and evil days are coming. All right, let's go into the book of Matthew, chapter 24. All right, let me see real quick. All right, so we're going to go to the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 9. All right, this is after, where it talks about the beginning of sorrows, where you see all these signs happening all over the world. That's what we're witnessing today. Okay, and then shortly after it says, then shall they, in verse 9, so like, let me call it the scripture, Matthew chapter 24, verse 9. Then it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. You see, that's persecution, man. All right, and then many shall be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. All right, these are the evil days that's spoken of. Okay, where they're coming out with these false flags and false narratives to put us and throw us under the bus. All right, and guess what? The Fringes, they're gonna use that. All right, the stars of David, which really, it's a star of Rimfram. All right, they're gonna use that. Okay, certain things that Jake likes to wear, that pertains to the truth. All right, they're gonna use that. All right, and it's not to put out a spirit of fear. It's about it's about putting out a spirit of wisdom. Okay, let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6, and it says, "Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation, and the fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is his treasure." All right, so it's not a spirit of fear that we don't wear the fringes, man. All right, because that's another thing that I peeped, in the hour long, lesson. Oh, you giving Esau too much power in this? No, man. What about King David when he had to play the fool because Saul sent men after him? Was he in the spirit of fear? No. He was in the spirit of, I'm about to yikwap these dudes. I'm going to play the fool. Yeah, that's right. But you don't know, exactly what was going on in King David's, head at the moment. I speak as a man. You know what I'm saying? But it was a spirit of wisdom, that he did that enabled them to do that. And in this day and age, all right, we choose not to wear the fringes. Okay, we don't push the fringes on the camps, because in doing so, you're going to put a target on your back. All right, everybody's going to know, oh yeah, that's an Israelite. Guess what? When that time comes, they're going to put the finger at you. And that's extra hell that you could have avoided. All right, see, that's another thing too. A light set on the hill can't be hid. All right, when we out there, we have the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai with us, man. Okay, and these people can feel it. All right, they're drawn to it. Some negatively, some positively. It'd be the demons that be try to mess with you. And then putting on fringes and telling everybody who you are and what you do. Enables them to really, want to mess with you. Now, especially when that persecution comes, that's where it's going to really enable them to do so. All right, right now, it seems like, okay, yeah, I'm about this and that. Okay. But what about when Esau goes out and puts out, bounties and things of that nature? Well, turn in anybody that believes in this. Now they're going to point the finger at you. People that didn't like you, they're going to point the finger at you. And there's certain things that, you don't have to add upon yourself, man. All right. It really comes from an over-righteous spirit. Okay. Be not righteous over much. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. All right, see now the scriptures, man. It's the reason why people like to say it's the basic instruction before leaving Earth, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it tells you the instructions. The instructions are here; they're clear. All right, Ecclesiastes 7:16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? You see, that's what it is, man. All right. We know our righteousness is as filthy rags, man. Okay, and we know coming into this truth, the fringes, the whole spirit of that, okay, You know what I'm saying? If you want to represent who you are, okay. But just know you're going to put a target on your back. So we're not going to push that. All right? We're not going to push that. You don't want to be super duper Israelites. Yeah, no, we're not going to push that, man. All right, I'm going to read it again. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Okay? And that's one aspect, that the fringe topic, comes from. We remember, we had brothers, a brother that fell out in the camp because of the fringe topic, man. Bugged out over it, But you have other instances in the law that we can't keep. You know what I'm saying? Like sodomites and adulteresses, man. And that's a more extreme, example. Hey, but still, that just goes to show the reason why I use that is because we're not in our kingdom. All right? We are not in our kingdom. Okay, we can't be out here putting on fringes and representing. I'm not saying we can't do that, but I'm saying it's not expedient to do so. To be out here, representing, and we behind enemy lines. That's like you infiltrating the enemy stronghold and you just gonna put on, the flag of your own country. It just makes no sense, man. All right. And also too, which reminds me, a brother a while back, he did a lesson on that. We are behind enemy lines, man. We're under this devil's kingdom, man. All right. So it makes no sense to put on that that flag, if you will, because then you're just gonna burn yourself out. It's foolish. All right, which goes into the next verse, verse 17. Be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? You see? So that's what it is, man. Why shouldest thou destroy thyself? Why shouldest thou die before thy time? All right, because in doing so, you're going to add extra hell unto yourself, man. Things that could be easily avoided. And that's another thing, too. When the brother said, be wise as serpents, harmless as doves. All right, wise as serpents. How does a serpent move? It slithers. And if you look at a slithering, S shape, it's a circular shape. All right. And it goes into the word circumvent, which circumvent shares the same root word, all right, of the word circumspect. All right. Now, I'm not sure if it's the root word or the adjective. I'm not too sure with the terms, with the English, but they share the same, word in the etymology. All right. Which circum goes into, around. It's used in geometry to describe the circles. All right. So circumspect, like you have to, you play the video games, you know how you have, when you die, you spectate, which means to look, right? Circumspect, to look around, be aware of your surroundings. Circumvent means to move and maneuver around certain things that may not be beneficial to you. That's what it is to be in this truth. See, this truth is an actual walk, man. You have to actually walk it. All right? And you can't be listening to people that's out there saying, oh, you got to wear your fringes and this, and that. And they pushing the fringes on you. Because at the end of the day, they trying to make you a target, man. Now, whether they be sincere about it, they just caught up in that zeal. All right? Because, hey, man, being over righteous, that's really, the spirit of zeal. I'm going to put on these fringes, that's zealous, right? But in doing so, you're burning yourself out, bro. That's just what it is. All right. So let's go into the next precept I'm going to bring out. And with that, I'm going to close out. A lot of brothers have made a response. I did a response on this yesterday, but it didn't save right. All right, so I'm going to do it again. Okay, so the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12. And it reads, all things are lawful. All right, so like all things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. Okay, so yeah, it is lawful to wear fringes, but it's not expedient. because in doing so, people are going to people are going to equate you with Esau's narrative. Okay? And again, it's not to put any power on Esau. It's about being wise. See, that's what goes over, the heads of a lot of people that have this train of thought. Oh, you coward, you hiding. Look, man, the elite tip of the spear, clandestine special forces units all around the world participate in black operations. These are operations where they go in as paramilitary, meaning if they get caught, their own countries will deny them and they're going to be on their own. That's what it is. And that's the standard that we are in, being of, the hopeful elect. All right. You see them documentaries with the military called Surviving the Cut, where they show you the training process of these different elite units. What more unit is elite? So what unit out there is more elite than being of the elect that's being tried in the fire of adversity? So it's more of a wisdom thing, at least to me, So I'm going to read this again. Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12. All things are lawful unto me, but not all things are expedient. So but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under power of any. Okay? And with that, I'm going to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah HaKodash. Forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. And Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the Akim out there. All right, still, recovering from these ailments. All right, bodily aches, but it's just comes with the territory, man. It comes with the walk. All right, so with that, I'm going to say shalom. On to the next.